Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Another 4 AM morning for me. So in this one, I just thought I'd finally got around to testing some of this. A lot of people hit me up in the comments about monsters to use for the 1-star dungeon. I know most people have probably already done it, but I just thought I'd put this out there just so anyone who is still struggling can get it done pretty easily. So the big one a few people said to me was the water skeleton warrior. He's awesome because he's got a self-regenerate for his skill 2, and it's on a 3-turn cooldown, and it's 20% for 2 turns. So I'm not going to talk about the skill when it's skilled up. It's crazy, but I know that most people won't want to skill up. And the other important thing about this is that most people will probably want to just leave them at 3-star so that they can feed them later on. So that's what I was going for, and you'll see my glyphs after we finish this run. I'll show you the glyphs. Yes, I have full purples on mine, but I was trying to do it with 1 monster, then just 2 monsters, and then I'm just going, okay, don't worry about it, we'll do it with 3. My purples aren't maxed or anything like that. So the big thing for this was, as you can see, 2 poisons. It doesn't do any damage to him because he's maintaining himself through that. Hopefully he doesn't die here. But the cool thing is, because you're getting such good rewards, you can always just revive on the boss wave and then just reset and go like that. Obviously, my wind null here is not a self-sustained monster, but the way it works out with the elements and the waves, he actually survives pretty well just through it. Once again, if he doesn't, I can just revive, and then he gives that defense buff, which lets me stall a bit longer on the boss stage. So, and it works the same through all the stages. Some of the bosses were actually a bit harder than this guy. I think it was the water vampire was a bit harder. I had to revive on that one, but I was pretty safe on this one. Basically, all it takes is he'll kill my my fire or my wind unit here pretty easily, and then the others will just get through it, no worries. So that's the gist. Basically, with this event in the 1-star range, all you have to do is out-tank the boss. So basically, with my team, if you don't have as good a glyphs as I have on mine, you can pretty much run another water. Basically, what you want to do is just out-tank. So you could run 2 more fire archers, 2 more water warriors, or 1 more of each. I like the idea of 1 more of each. Then you got more element diversity, so the enemies in the waves and stuff will only be attacking. You know, they might swap between the 2 waters or 2 fires depending on their element, just so it spreads the damage easier, but it's not that technical. Worst case, you just revive when you get to the boss stage. So that's the way it does it. I'll show you the glyphs now, and then we'll talk a bit about the 2-star one coming up. So creatures, let's go to 3-star. Start out with the fire. So that's my archer. I just put him on full appeasement to increase the healing. It doesn't matter. I just have a lot of appeasement, so it was just the easy option for me. As you can see, you've got 4 on 13, 1 on 10, and 1 on 15. Those are the stats. Like I said, if you've got yellows at 10 to 13, you should be able to just build another one on yellows at 10 to 13, and you should be fine. And then basically you just wait for glyph removal. You can remove these glyphs and then you can feed them off. Although I really do hope they make skill ups cheaper, make some more content for these 1-stars, because just watching, like, this guy looks too cool, and just watching his animations and stuff, it actually looks really smooth the way he attacks. Maybe give the 1-stars a skill on something on their first skill. Like, I just feel like it's wasted design having these guys sitting there, like, not being useful at all. Like, give them a niche that they can stand out in. But that's just me. I just love the design of them. We'll move on to my water one. So that's him. Glyphs at 10, 13, 1 at 16. It doesn't really matter what sets. Like I said, I had a lot of appeasement. I had some endurance ones already leveled up, so that's why I just chucked them on. Those are the stats. Around that 1,000 defense, 10,000 HP, and it was fine. But like I said, you got lower, just build a second one. It's not that bad. And then we look at the wind, and where is he? There he is. And this guy, as you can tell, like, it didn't really matter. Two of those glyphs are level 1, so. And all of these guys, they're on double speed, double flat defense, double flat HP, because at 3-star, they're all going to want flat stats. So that's the way I built them, and it worked out pretty right. So The next thing I want to talk about is the 2-star event, and obviously my first option is if you've got 2 stars built, like if you progress with 2 stars, the 2-star army, things like, you know, if you've got your water nymph, your water bird, your wind unicorn, your wind golem, and a 4-star poisoner, just use that. Like, I feel like that will be able to clear whatever they have. It's a well-balanced team. It shouldn't have any issues. Otherwise, if you don't have many 2 stars built, I'll do testing when it comes out to sea, but then I think you'll just want 2 stars that out tank everything else. So the Ice Knight obviously is a good tanker, but he might not have the self-sustain depending on how much damage the enemies put out. I will, like I said, I'll test it, and hopefully if I have time I will make a video when it does launch, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, him obviously, he self-sustains well. If the enemies don't do too much damage, his shield will keep him up and you'll be fine. Another one is let's see if I actually have one of him. We'll go to wind. Where is he? Old mate that you start off with, the Wind Stone Guard. I've got him on 5-star on my alt account if I can find that tablet or get an emulator to work. But his self-regenerate's pretty decent. He might be able to do it, but I've got mine skilled up on the other account, so that'll probably be a big difference. Another good one, I think it's the Earth. Where is he? Where is he? Please tell me I have one. I've got plenty of Earth monsters. Is it this guy? Yeah, so this guy will be very, very similar to that, the Water Skeleton Warrior. So it's the exact same thing, except he fills his own turn bar by 30%. So it's a good regenerate. The problem with these is, you know, then he's not amazing anywhere else, so it's sort of wasted investment to evolve him. But once again, it'll come to testing to how much you need. But I feel like the 2 stars should be a lot easier for most people. Just put together a scrap team of whatever 2 stars you got built. Most people have 2 stars built to 4-star. The only thing you might not have is a healer, so that might be your only issue. But there's always the nymph for that. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I just wanted to go through that. I know a lot of people, thanks to everyone who commented on the last video and direct messaged me and let me know the strategy. That's basically it. Tank it out and you're good. So yeah, I'll try and get back to you once the 2-star dungeon comes out. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching another video, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.